Hello there and welcome to S&J Career Training. My name is Georgette and I am your training instructor. I'm going to tell you about business analysis and the role it plays in today's market. But first I'm going to tell you how our course is going to help you get into this market and become a great business analyst. Before we get into that, let me tell you a little bit about myself. Let me give you my background. I have 15 years experience in information technology. Of those 15 years, I spent 10 years being a business analyst. I worked on different projects in different domains, including software development projects. I worked on data migration projects, which is, included data analysis, um, ETL, extract, transform, load, utilizing tools such as Informatica, data stage, and also on the data warehousing projects and also reporting projects, utilizing tools such as MicroStrategy or BIE, just to name a few. I also worked on process improvement projects. I worked on enterprise resource planning projects, ERP, such as PeopleSoft, SAP, Oracle Financials. I worked on commercial off-the-shelf implementations. I use tools like Thunderhead and ATQ Reliance. I worked on healthcare software projects. I worked on application development projects. Um, I have 6 years experience in the public sector, which is the government, and I hold two master's degrees, an MBA and a Master of Information Systems Management. I am also a certified project management professional, and I am a certified Scrum Master. So who is this course for? This course is for anyone who is interested in becoming a business analyst, any professional who wants to become a business analyst. But as you can see there on my first bullet, I highlighted that you have to be serious in becoming a business analyst because this course is an accelerated program. It's 6 to 7 weeks. And so if you're not already in the business analysis field or in IT field, you need to work a little bit harder to achieve your goals, to become a perfect business analyst. This course is for you if you're looking to change your profession. This course is for you if you do not have an IT background but are interested in learning skills to get into the IT field. Um, it's interesting because business analysis, there's the functional part and there's the technical part. Um, so if you're not already in IT and you're becoming a business analyst, it will allow you to get into the IT field because most projects about building, information systems. Oh, and so even if you're a functional business analyst, you will be exposed, to IT because you'll be working with technical people on your team. This course is for you if you have business domain experience and would like to utilize this as a business analyst. The beauty of business analysis is that business analysis is domain independent. It doesn't matter what field you're in. It doesn't matter if you're in retail, you're in banking, you're in healthcare, you're in construction, you're in finance, you're in IT. Every project needs a business analyst. And everywhere you go, you see there are many projects. Even when you're driving on the street, you see they're building a road. It's a project, and so they need a business analyst there. Um, this course is for you if you have some business analysis experience but are looking to enhance your skills. You may be a junior business analyst or you may just be entering into the business analysis field, but you'd like to know more and you like to grow as a business analyst. You'd like to move to the next level. This course is perfect for you. This course is for you if you are a manager who needs business analysts. There are a lot of managers who are leading business analysts, and so it's always good to know what your employees are supposed to be doing and understand your work in order to become an effective leader, a better leader. So this course would be for you. So what makes this course different? Um, at S&G Career Training, we are proud to say that we care about our students. We care. We want you to get a job after you receive this training. We're not going to let you wander out there We're not going to let you go until you have secured a job. And so we're going to hold your hand through this process of, training, getting the knowledge that you need, getting the skill set that you need, and then getting the job that you need. And as you know, this course is trained, is taught by highly experienced instructors. I'm one of the instructors. You have seen my background. Um, I have been through it all. I have worked in different industries, and I have interviewed people myself. I have been part of the hiring team, so I know what employers are looking for. I know what they expect you to say during interviews. I know what they're looking for. I know how you should conduct yourself during an interview. And also in this course, we teach you more hands-on and less classroom. So we teach you how to perform the duties of a business analyst and not just what the duties of a business analyst are. You can get that online. If you want to know what a business analyst does, it's all online. And that's what most of these training courses, they teach you what the duties of a business analyst are. That's not what you need. You need to be able to perform the duties of a business analyst. And that's what we do at S&G Career Training. We teach you how to write requirements. We teach you how to gather those requirements, which questions to ask during interview, when you interview stakeholders. What are the questions that you need to ask the stakeholders? How do you gather these requirements? How do you take these requirements and analyze them? How do you take these requirements and translate them into technical specifications? How do you validate these requirements? How do you work with your team to make sure that these requirements are doable? How do you do testing? How do you make sure that the system that's been built match the requirements? Those are the things that you need, we teach you. And those are the things that you need to know as a business analyst, not just what the business analyst does. And also we use real projects as case studies. And so we're going to do real projects in this course. We're going to help you create your resume. We're not going to create your resume for you. And the reason why we're not going to do that is because creating your resume for you is not going to help you. Because I could create your resume for you, but when you go out there and you're asked about your resume, you will not know it because you did not create it. So it's better for you to do your own research and take your resume and create it yourself and put in everything that you know in your resume. So when you ask questions about your resume, you're comfortable and you know how to answer those questions because you're familiar with your resume and you know your resume inside out. We're going to help you with networking. We're going to help you post your resume on the on top career sites, and then we're going to help you with applying for jobs. We're going to also help you with interviewing. We're going to prepare you. We're going to have 5 mock interviews, some on the phone and some face-to-face. If you're taking this course online, we can do it face-to-face, and we can do Skype also if that's convenient for you. And also this program, we offer on-the-job support. Some people need support when they start. They need some guidance, which we're going to offer. But we have a maximum of 6 months because we believe that in the first 3 months, you should be able to get on your feet and be on your own and take over from there. But and we know by the end of this course, once you finish the training, you'll be confident to get in the job market and to start your new career. So what's included with this course? We have in-depth explanation of the business analysis profession. And with this course, we also have real project scenarios, giving students hands-on experience because we're very keen on hands-on experience. We concentrate a lot on hands-on, more than classroom. We want you to be at the job. You have a feeling you're working. We learn in this course, you learn current industry practices because we are in the industry. We know what's needed out there. We know what's important. We know where you should put all your energy. We know we're going to teach you about that. We're going to have a Visio tutorial. Visio is a very important tool which is used for UML, Unified Modeling Language. We're going to teach you about how to use that. We're going to do a resume creation assistance, like I said in my previous slide. Um, Also, we have a career development. If you don't know which way to go as a business analyst, which domain, we can help you with that. We can assist you with that also. We also have methodology training. Even though in this course we're going to spend a lot of time on Scrum, but we also have we're going to spend some time on Waterfall and Scrum. But if you're interested in other methodologies, we also offer that, and we also offer domain training. If you want to have training in other domains, finance, banking, IT, whichever domain you're interested in, we also offer that. We have placement assistance. If you want us to place you in jobs, we also have that service. And also the beauty about this course is that you can retake this course within 6 months, sorry, at no additional cost. So if you complete this course today and you start working and you just want to come back and refresh your mind and refresh your memory about, what you learned, you can come back within 6 months at no additional cost. So, who is a business analyst? A business analyst, according to Wikipedia, is someone who analyzes an organization or business domain and documents its business or processes or systems, assessing the business model or its integration with technology. Whew, that's long. Um, if you go for an interview and you're asked who is a business analyst and you respond this way, the interviewer is going to know that you're memorizing. And these are the things that we do at SNG Career Training. We avoid memorizing. We want you to understand business analysis. We want you to know the business analysis terminology. And we want you to understand what a business analyst does and your role in projects. When you go out there and you start working, you have to understand and you have to know where you stand within a project. So to simplify things, a business analyst is simply a liaison between the business owner and the technical team. Yes, that's it. As a business analyst, you're in between. You're between the business owner, the business client, the business customer, and the technical team. It is your responsibility to gather requirements. What you do as a business analyst is requirements, requirements, requirements. You are gathering requirements. You are taking the requirements from the business owner and you are translating these requirements into technical terms and you are submitting these requirements to the technical team. And it is your responsibility to make sure that the system that's being built matches the requirements that the customer gave you. And so you're more involved into requirements management. You're managing these requirements. You're taking the requirements, you're analyzing the requirements, you are documenting the requirements, you're validating the requirements, and you're testing the system to make sure that the system matches the requirements that were gathered. And at SNG Career Training, we teach you how to gather these requirements. We teach you how to ask the questions to stakeholders, how to get these requirements out of the stakeholders, because some stakeholders don't know what they want and they're not sure about what they want. So it's your job. We teach you how to get these requirements out of them and how to manage these requirements and how to make sure that the requirements are exactly written and documented to suit, the customer, and at the same time documented for the technical team to understand. So what does the business analyst do? Business analysts are requirements analysts. They gather requirements. That's what you would do as a business analyst. Your role as a business analyst is requirements, requirements, and requirements. You gather requirements. You analyze the requirements. You document the requirements. You communicate the requirements. And then you find a solution with your team. Of course, you have meetings. You participate in meetings. You do requirements gathering meetings, such as JAD sessions, joint application development sessions. You meet with your team, you tell them what the business wants, you analyze the requirements with them, with your help if you need your help, but you are in charge of the requirements. You are in charge of requirements management. And so it's a cycle, it's a process. You utilize the software development lifecycle, you utilize the agile process, and you utilize whichever tools you have, such as Visio, Jira. You utilize every tool that is available to you in order for you to manage those requirements and get the system up and running according to the requirements. So that's basically what the business analyst does. So as a business analyst, you're part of a team. As you can see, every project has a team to complete that project, to go from, kickoff to go live. Everybody has its own role. Every project team member has its own role, and you would be one of the team members on the project team as a business analyst. So we talk about projects. What is a project? According to the Project Management Institute, a project is a temporary endeavor undertaken to create a unique product, service, or result. And yes, a project has a start and end date. It is temporary, and it creates a unique product, service, or result. But you also have operations. Operations are ongoing. It's something that you do over and over and over and over and over. So I always tell people, if you are someone who likes excitement, who likes to learn, who likes to do new things, it's always better to target projects and not operations as a business analyst. And yes, as a business analyst, you will be working on projects, a lot of projects. But if you don't want to work on projects, you might be working on operations, so doing the same things over and over again. And we're going to explain this more in our course. And so one question that people always ask is a business analyst a project manager? And my answer is no. Business analyst is not a project manager. Like I mentioned before, your job as a business analyst is to make sure that requirements are right. You manage the requirements portion of the project. You make sure that the scope of the project is well managed, and that the the business is getting exactly what they want, because you are responsible for getting those requirements from the business, and you are responsible for translating those requirements into technical specifications in order for the technical team to understand what it is that the business wants, and in order for them to build the system that will match those requirements. But the project manager is someone who is responsible for making sure that the project stays within budget, um, within the scope of the project, and that the product is delivered on time. So as you can see on the screen there, the differences between a business analyst and a PM I kind of listed there. But there are business analysts who lead projects. In this case, they're called business analyst lead or a lead business analyst. This is someone who also leads other business analysts, but is the leader of all the business analysts, and still their job falls within the scope of making sure that requirements are gathered right, and that change is well understood, and changes in requirements are well understood by the technical team, and well implemented, and that the customer is happy, and that the acceptance criteria is met. And so, yes, that's kind of some of the differences. So, no, a business analyst is not a project manager. Business analysis and testing. As a business analyst, you must understand the following types of testing. You must understand what unit testing is. Unit testing is testing, code testing, and this is usually performed by the technical team, by the developers. They're testing their code. And even though business analysts do not do unit testing, but it's important for you to understand what it is because you're going to be working with these developers and you're going to be working as part of a team. You need to understand what everybody does, what everybody's job is, and what every different phase of the project is in order to be successful as a business analyst. So in this course, you're going to learn about all the types of testing, even though you will not be doing them at work, but you still need to learn and understand them. Like I said, it's important for you to know all these things because as part of a team, you need to understand what everybody else is doing. And then there's system testing, there's integration testing, there's regression testing, there's user acceptance testing, customer acceptance testing. User acceptance testing and customer acceptance testing, same thing, but you need to understand these different terminologies. So when you go out there, whichever terminology they use, you know it's the same. You're not confused. And so we're going to teach you all that in this course. So business analysis and technology. What role does a business analyst play in technology? Um, Creating a sense of confidence among and gaining the respect of IT and business end users requires you to speak their language and demonstrate strong technical aptitude. Yes, you need to understand uh, their language. You need to be able to communicate well. You have to be able to communicate with the business and also at the same time communicate with IT. That's why the IT knowledge comes in. Um, because when you start working, even if you don't have an IT background, you could learn, just by understanding what platform is being used, what is the programming language, what is the application that we're using. You have to start asking yourself those questions and try to educate yourself on those applications, those softwares, and the language that is being used in order for you to communicate well with the IT team or the developers. A business analyst needs to know which IT applications are being utilized, what options can be achieved through current platforms, and be generally familiar with what the latest technology offers. It is important for you to understand the applications, like I said. It's something that will come with time. Most of the time, companies have customized applications that they use in-house. And so uh, you will not always know all the applications. Some of the applications are not on the market, it's just customized for that company. And so you take some time when you start working to learn those applications and to be able to utilize them. And the more you know, the better for you because it'll be easier for you to communicate with the business when they start telling you what their requirements are. If you already know the application and you already know the limitations of those applications, it'll be easier for you to negotiate these requirements with them and also take these requirements and communicate them to the technical team. It's easier once you understand what platform they're using, what applications they're using in order to develop those requirements. And also knowing how to test software and design business systems is important. It's very important to know, understand, like I said, testing is important, design is important. It's very important to know what your environment is. You need to understand everything that goes on. So when you start working, you need to have an open eye, open ears. You need to see, you need to be open to learning new technology, new environments, new stuff. So this is going to make it easier for you and make you more effective because that's how they're going to know you're effective, by what you produce, by what you know, by what you learn in such a short time. And also, a business analyst is well served by having a grasp of engineering systems concepts such as process engineering, workflows, complex modeling techniques, and technical writing. And yes, it's different from business writing. Technical writing in what sense? In the sense that you're explaining to the technical team what it is that the business needs in technical terms, and also modeling techniques such as unified modeling language, process flows. You have use cases, use case model, all those things we cover in this course. Modeling techniques, workflows, and many of those we cover here in this course. Business analysis and SQL scripts. Um, we cover a lot of databases in this course. We tell you about databases, and we tell you about running scripts and to troubleshoot, to do data analysis, and about the role of a business analyst and SQL, what you would do as a business analyst, what is required of you as a business analyst, as far as databases and SQL are concerned. So we will cover all that in this course, and it's very exciting and very, very exciting when you start understanding these different things that you thought were rocket science. You'll find it very interesting. What you need to become a successful business analyst will teach you concepts, how you need to think, how you need to gather requirements. Will teach you how to find a solution, how to analyze the requirements, how to build your team's trust, how to build your customers' trust. Um, so we'll teach you all that, how to become a successful business analyst. All you need to do is put your mind to it, and then you will become successful. Like we said at the beginning, you need to be serious. If you're serious about this, you will become a successful business analyst, and you will become a great one. So how do you grow as a business analyst? I'm sure you might have that in mind. Like, how do I grow? Am I going to be a business analyst forever? No, there is a lot of growth potential in business analysis. You can start off as a junior business analyst, you become a mid-level, and you go up to senior level. And also you can come out of it. You don't have to be a business analyst all your life. You don't have to be a business analyst forever. If you want to lead people, you can become a project manager, and you can even become a program manager. Or if you want to do a little bit more technical stuff, you could be an enterprise architect. You can be a systems architect, depending on what your ambitions are. And you could grow up to becoming a chief operations officer, COO, if you want. If you, like I said, depending on what your ambition is. And also in business analysis or in IT, we have a lot of certifications. We're going to teach you all those certifications, everything you need to become successful at your in your career. We have the CBAP, Certified Business Analysis Professional, that you can take. You can also become a project management professional. You could become a Six Sigma green belt, black belt, depending on you, on how far you want to go with your career, or what career path you choose. But believe me, there's a lot of growth potential in becoming a business analyst. So we teach you about all that also. So why do organizations need business analysts? Like I said in the beginning, every project needs a business analyst. They need someone to gather those requirements, and they need someone to interpret what the business needs. They need someone to be that liaison between the business and the technical team. Um, so as you can see there, without the business analyst, the requirements are not gathered right. First, the business might not communicate what they need right, because there's no one to interpret that, to understand that. And then the technical team, of course, will not get it because it's not speaking their language. If you don't speak their language, they will not understand you. And so if the business speaks in business terms, the technical team will not understand it because it's business terms. That's why they need a business analyst to be in the middle to take that business and translate it into technical terms in order for the developers to understand. And so if you see there, consider the statistics, 66% of software projects aren't expected to finish on time or on budget. When you start working, you're going to understand why. Um, I can only explain to you, yes, not every project finishes on time and within budget because of many other things. Because of sometimes, and most of the time, it has to do with requirements and also the way that the requirements are gathered. And also what the customer wants, it's not understood. Or people are not, doing what they're supposed to. And so, and the leadership is not right. So there are many things that happens within a project that would prevent it from finishing on time and within budget. Also, completed projects have only 52% of proposed functionality. Only 52%. That's another reason why you need business analysts to make sure that the proposed functionality is exactly that the requirements match, the product, the end product matches the requirements. It's exactly what the customer needed or the customer explained. And also 56% of project defects originate in the requirements phase of the project. Yes, because if someone does not gather the requirements right, then, of course, whatever is built is wrong. So you have all those defects that will come up. Oh no, this is not what I wanted. I wanted it blue, but you made it green, and stuff like that. So yes, you need a business analyst. All companies need business analysts. All projects need business analysts to get those requirements and to interpret those requirements right and to transform those requirements into technical specifications in order for the technical team to understand and for the business to be happy. So how can this course help you? In this course, we're going to focus on what's in demand in today's market. We're going to train you on what employers are looking for. We're going to give you the skill set that's in demand so that when you go out there and post your resumes or apply to positions, the skill set that you have is exactly what employers are looking for. And this is going to give you an advantage in the marketplace. So you're going to be more attractive to employers. And also, like I said before, this is less schoolwork and more hands-on. We don't want we don't want to take you back to school. We just want to teach you how to become a great business analyst, how to perform your job, like give you experience, the experience that you lack right now. At the end of the course, we want to give you that experience so you're ready for the job. And also we're going to learn how to do the job of a business analyst and not just what the job of a business analyst is. And this is what makes this program unique, because we're teaching you how to do the job of a business analyst. We're teaching you how to elicit requirements. We're teaching you how to hold meetings. We're teaching you how to analyze those requirements, how to document those requirements, how to validate the requirements. We're teaching you how to make sure that the requirements, that the product matches the requirement that you gathered, that the cost, how to make the customer happy, how to gain that confidence. We're teaching you all that, and not just what a business analyst does, because that's all online. You can get that online. If you're interested in knowing who a business analyst is and what the job of a business analyst is, it's easy to get that. But here you want to learn how to be a business analyst. How do you become a business analyst? How am I going to perform that job, business analyst job? How am I going to perform that? You need to learn how to write requirements, clear and concise requirements. So we're going to teach you that. And this course is also going to cover 2 real project case studies. We're going to do 2 real projects case studies in this course, so you feel like you're at work. And so when you go out there, you start working, nothing surprises you. You're not overwhelmed, and you're not surprised, and you're not afraid. And so, and also at the end of this course, you will feel like you have 3 years of experience in business analysis. Yes, you feel that is our goal. And that's why we focus more on hands-on, because we want you to feel like you have 3 years experience. That's why we have the case studies. And that's why we focus a lot on doing the job of a business analyst, not just knowing what the job is. And also, this course is going to train you in multiple industries and domains. So those two project cases will be two different domains and industries. Um, how can this course help you? We have intense agile training. Like I said, we focus a lot on Scrum methodology. And then we have small size class sizes. We do online and in class. And so we're going to help you with your resume. Like I said before, we're not going to create your resume for you, but we're going to help you create a great resume that's going to attract employers. We're going to interview you. We're going to do interview prep. You're going to have 5 mock interviews, some on the phone and some face to face. If you're here, if you're not taking it online, and then you can repeat the course within 6 months for free, no charge, online or in class, depending on you. And we're going to teach you how to network for a job. Like I said before, we're going to teach you where to post your resume, how to respond to job postings and stuff like that. We're going to help you with creation of online profile on top rated job sites. We're going to help you with that. Some people don't know about, some of you might already know how to do that, but in case you don't know, we're going to teach you how to do that and help you with that. And then we also offer on the job support, as mentioned before, for an additional fee. We offer up to 6 months. We don't go beyond 6 months because we believe that you'll be able to get on your feet if we support you the first 6 months. Again, how can this course help you? In this course, we focus on making you become a great business analyst. We're going to train you to become a great business analyst. I know I've worked with other business analysts who didn't really care about becoming great. They just did their work, came to work every day and just, do whatever they could and went home. But, you should have passion for what you do. You should love what you do, and you should want to grow in what you do, and you should want to be the best in what you do. So in this training, we help you achieve that goal of becoming a great business analyst. And so that's why I emphasized that you need to be serious about becoming a business analyst. We don't want you to be a mediocre business analyst. We don't even want you to be a good business analyst. We want you to be a great business analyst at the end of the training course. So, why become a business analyst now? It's very important. Analysts are in high demand. Like I said before, every project needs a business analyst. There's so many jobs out there for business analysts. Just go in on one of the job sites. Just click business analyst. You'll see there's so many jobs, and it's fast growing field. It's growing very fast. Lots of jobs, easy interview process, can easily work from any domain. Like I said, it's domain independent. You don't have to be in IT. You don't have to be in any other field, but you can be in any field and be a business analyst. We all in demand. It's a great way. It's an opportunity to interact with people in a different professional environment, and then you get to work with people from different countries, different backgrounds, different religion, different race and stuff like that. You meet people. It's an exciting field, and then you can work from home. And then it's a great salary, and yeah, it's exciting. I'm sure it's been on your mind. Like, am I going to make any money as a business analyst? Yes, there is. Business analysis is a great field and with great salary. This is a graph from Indeed, but this is basically showing you the average salary in the United States. But it all depends on where you live. It all depends on your location. So according to this, within the United States, you would be making a minimum of 74,000 as a business analyst. Um, And as you see, as a senior business analyst, you could be at 106,000 a year. So it all depends on your location and where you live. Um, where you're looking for a job at. It all depends on that. But I'll tell you this: it's great pay. So let's move to the curriculum for this training course. For this course, we're going to have a few modules which we're going to complete. We're going to have the business analysis profession. We're going to talk about completing a software development project. We're going to talk about requirements gathering and techniques. We're going to talk about UML business modeling. We're going to talk about structured query language, SQL, and we're going to talk about software testing fundamentals. We're going to have hands-on case study projects, real-life project examples, which is also last bullet there, the two project case studies. And then we're going to have a tutorial on Visio, Microsoft Visio, and then a tutorial on Jira. So let's look at each module. The first module is the business analysis profession. What are we going to talk about? We're going to talk about what the business analysis is about. We're going to talk about who a business analyst is. We're going to talk about the role of the business analyst within a project. We're going to talk about the skills a business analyst should possess. We're going to talk about how to become a successful business analyst and how to apply soft skills to increase your effectiveness as a business analyst. In the next module, the second module is completing a software development project. We're going to talk about what a project is. We're going to talk about what software development is about, the tools that business analysts use. We're going to talk about the most popular software development methodologies, which are what the software development lifecycle, agile development, Scrum methodology. We're going to talk about the difference between the software development methodologies, so you understand how each plays within the software development projects. The third module is going to be requirements gathering and techniques. Here, we're going to talk about what requirements management is about, the different types of requirements, which we have the functional requirements, technical the requirements, or the non-functional requirements. We're going to teach you how to elicit clear stakeholder requirements with ease. We're going to teach you how to write clear requirements for formal and agile projects. We're going to teach you how to perform strategic analysis to understand your organization's business landscape. We're going to teach you how to perform external and internal analysis to understand the pressures on the business and root cause of a problem. We're going to teach you how to document requirements. We're going to teach you how to develop user stories and use cases. In module number 4, we're going to talk about UML business modeling. UML stands for Unified Modeling Language. We're going to teach you how to apply visualization strategies to facilitate critical thinking. We're going to teach you about the different UML diagrams, process flows, activity diagrams, use case diagrams, and so on. We're going to teach you about how effectively modeling can facilitate requirements gathering, very effective. We're going to teach you how to create UML models and diagrams to analyze requirements. And this is when you're going to use, Microsoft Visio to create UML models. We're going to teach you how to do that. Here, module 5, we're going to teach you about database design and development. In this module, you're going to gain basic knowledge about databases. You're going to gain basic knowledge about database design. And you're going to gain knowledge on how to design and build your own database. We're going to do this. It's going to be an exercise in class, and you're going to learn how to develop, design your own database and build it. And this is going to be a great exercise because it's going to allow you to understand a lot about databases, how they're built, how they come about. And if you don't have any background in databases, it's going to be very helpful for you when you start working. We're going to teach you about the database knowledge that the business analyst needs. You don't have to become a DBA, database administrator. You don't have to be a database developer, but there's certain things that you need to understand about databases as a business analyst, and we're going to teach you about that. And module 6 is about structured query language, which is SQL. We're going to teach you about the basic knowledge of data manipulation using SQL, how to write select statements. You're going to learn the basic knowledge of the tools used in data analysis. You're going to gain, you're going to use your own database to perform data manipulation and analysis. Remember, I told you you're going to build your own database. So you're going to use that to perform data manipulation, like select statements and, do table joins and stuff like that. You're going to learn SQL skills that the business analyst needs. It's very important because when you go out there, I don't want you to be limited to say, oh, I don't know databases, but you need to know. We're going to teach you about everything that you need to know in order to become a business and in order for you to become attractive in the job market. Module 7 is about software testing. We're just going to teach you about testing, the different types of testing, and then also understand which software testing business analysis are required to perform. Most of the times you do system testing, and you assist with user acceptance testing. So we're going to teach you about that, and we're going to talk about, the different types of testing. So you need to have the knowledge of that, even though you're not going to be performing all those testings, but you have to understand what they are in order to be effective. So business analysts are in high demand, and there is a year-round hiring of business analysts in all industries. I said all industries. Like I said, remember I said business analysis is domain independent. You don't have to be in IT to become a business analyst. You can be in any domain and still be a business analyst, and they're in high demand. They're hiring all year round. They always need a business analyst. Every project needs a business analyst. So it's a great time to enter. It's a great field if you're looking to be stable. If you're looking for something, that's stable, business analysis is for you. So let's talk about this resume preparation. Like I said, we will assist you with the resume creation, but we will not create it for you. I keep saying that. Creating it for you is not going to help you. Assisting you is going to help you. Correcting it is going to help you. Critiquing it is going to help you. And that's what we're going to do. And we're going to help you until we know that your resume stands out. Until we know that you are good to go. You have the skill set in your resume that employers are looking for. So mock interviews. So we're gonna do mock interviews, 5 mock interviews. If you're taking the course online, we're gonna do it 5 on interviews face to on the phone. Sorry, and if you want, we can do Skype. And whichever one we find important or necessary. But it's going to be 5, be it on the phone or face to face. And so this is going to help you a lot because we know what employers are looking for, and we know how you should be answering those questions. So we're going to help you with that to bring that confidence in you and make sure that when you go out there, you're not nervous, because nervousness will make you lose your job. It will make you lose that interview. But if you're not nervous and you know what you're talking about, you have that confidence, you will get it. And we know we will get it after completing those 5 mock interviews. So job networking and marketing, yes, will help you post resumes on career sites or apply directly to open positions. We'll show you where to go post your resume, and also we'll send you open positions that we come across, whichever position we have, and because we already would know your background and what your resume looks like, we'll be sending you open positions that we come across. And so helping you with networking and be able to get the job that you need faster. So how much is this training? I know you'll be like, well, how much is the training? I don't want to pay too much. I don't have money. I don't have a job. Oh, yeah, is it worth it? Well, in-class training is $1,250. And this is if you only want the training, because not everybody needs our assistance getting a job. Like I said, some people might already be in business analysts. They're just looking to move ahead. They're just looking for a little bit more knowledge. So they might take this training without really needing us after that. Some people may already be in the job and they're just looking to get the training, so they wouldn't even need us to assist them, with placement. But if you want placement, it will be $1,000 more, because we'll help you with your resume and we will help you network, and then you'll get those 5 mock interviews. And online is a little bit higher. It's a 1,500 for the training only, and again, it's 1,000 for placement assistance. So this is our contact information. If you're interested or you need more information, you need some clarification, please visit our website, www.sngcareertraining.com, or you can email us at training@sngcareertraining.com, or you can call us, or you can follow us on Facebook. You have the information there on your screen. Thank you. For listening. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, please send us an email or contact us on Facebook. We're here to answer any questions, and we're here to assist you, and we're here for your success. Thank you.